"I am married to England." That is the most famous quote of Queen Elizabeth I. She painted herself as the Virgin Queen, a pure, holy figure who sacrificed her personal happiness for her country. But was she really a virgin? Well, that is none of our business. But was she single? Not emotionally, because while she was rejecting kings and princes from all over Europe, her heart belonged to one man, a man she couldn't have. Welcome to the biggest scandal of the Tudor dynasty, the story of Robert Dudley and the mysterious death of his wife. Elizabeth and Robert Dudley went way back. They were childhood friends. They were both locked up in the Tower of London on the same day during Bloody Mary's reign. Trauma bonds people together. When Elizabeth became queen, the first thing she did was make Dudley the master of the horse. It was a fancy title that meant he had to be near her all the time, touching her hand, helping her onto her horse. Rumors started flying immediately. Ambassadors wrote letters home saying, "The Queen is in love with Lord Robert. They are together day and night. She only looks at him." There was just one massive problem. Robert Dudley was already married. His wife was a woman named Amy Robsart. But Amy was sick, and she lived far away in the countryside. Dudley rarely visited her. He was too busy flirting with the Queen in London. People started whispering darker things. The Queen is waiting for Dudley's wife to die. Dudley is planning to poison his wife so he can marry the Queen. And then, on September 8, 1560, something shocking happened. Amy Robsart was found dead at her country home. She was lying at the bottom of a short flight of stairs. Her neck was broken. Here is the suspicious part. On that specific day, Amy had ordered all her servants to go to a fair. She insisted on being alone in the huge house. When the servants came back, she was dead. The news hit London like a nuclear bomb. "Murder," cried the public. The Queen and her boyfriend killed the wife. It was a PR nightmare. Elizabeth was smart. She knew that if she married Dudley now, everyone would believe they were murderers. She would lose her crown, maybe even her head. So, she did the only thing she could do. She distanced herself from him. An investigation ruled Amy's death as an accident. But nobody really believed it. Some say it was suicide because she was depressed about her husband's affair. Some say it was cancer that made her bones brittle. And some still believe Dudley's men pushed her. Whatever the truth, Amy's death actually ruined Dudley's chances. Her ghost stood between him and the Queen forever. Elizabeth never married him, but she never let him go either. She kept him close for 30 years. She gave him a room next to hers. She made him the Earl of Leicester. When she almost died of smallpox, she begged her council to make Dudley the protector of England. She loved him until the day he died. When Robert Dudley finally passed away in 1588, Elizabeth was devastated. She locked herself in her room for days. After she died years later, servants found a small wooden box by her bed. Inside was Robert Dudley's last letter to her. On it, she had written just one word. His last letter. "So, I am married to England." Yes, it was a great political slogan. But perhaps it was also a tragic excuse. She chose power over love. Because in the Game of Thrones, you can't have both. What do you think really happened to Dudley's wife? Did she fall? Was she pushed? Or did she jump? Let me know your detective theories in the comments. And in the next episode, we are going to meet Elizabeth's biggest rival, a queen who chose love over power and lost her head for it. Mary, Queen of Scots. Don't forget to subscribe to Savage Archives. Thanks for watching.